So how do you know when you have to create and track work in Asana, whether it should be a task or a project? It's a common question because sometimes in our work, as we describe things we have to do, we might describe something as a project. But the words project and task are very specific levels of hierarchy in Asana. A task is the only thing that you can check off as complete and done. So tasks build toward larger deliverables, larger projects, or tasks are part of recurring workflows or recurring processes. So let me show you kind of a good rule of thumb to remember. It's a task unless you are tracking a long-term frequent repeating process. You're doing something large, complex, and long-term where the plan needs more structure, collaboration, and organization. As a good rule of thumb, if you can fit it on a Post-it note, it's probably a task. If it requires a whiteboard or more complex planning to plan out the steps, the flow, the dates, then it's probably a project. That will be, in most cases, your best guide. If it can fit on a sticky note, it's probably a task. And the great thing about Asana is if you create it as a task and you start to fill out a lot of subtask sections, you realize, hey, this is getting too big. I need this to be a project. You can come into the task here in the three dots, and you can always escalate this to a project. I won't show how to do that right now and the things to keep in mind when you do that, but that'll be in a separate training video.